This is a look at the AirFit F40 ResMed mask. I'm not paid for this review. The ResMed rep did give me a sample for my video for you all, so I'm happy to review other masks as well, but I'm not reimbursed by them. It tells you here that this is the pillows on your mask setting on your machine, but it is considered a full face mask. And this is the F40. So on the F40 mask, I think one of the biggest changes and additions for the F40 specifically is the headgear. And there's a different type fabric material on the inside of this headgear, and it's covered entirely in fabric. I'll compare for you in just a minute the F30, but on the F40, which is what we're talking about, the silicone is completely covered on the headgear with this soft material all the way around. You still have your adjustments here with some Velcro. There's no silicone touching here at all. There's adjustments at the bottom. This does have the magnet on both sides, which makes it really easy to put on and off these nice magnets. And then again, you adjust. A lot of people really like the magnets because it's just so simple and easy. There is a quick disconnect, so if you had your tubing from your machine connected and you wanted to leave your mask on and go to the bathroom or something, you could quick disconnect, leave this with your machine, wear your mask to the bathroom, come back, connect yourself back together here. There is an exhaust around this on the front here where you see the little holes, so you should feel some air from the exhaust as you're wearing it. Pretty easy. These can come off. If you want to wash these, you would have to disconnect this here. And then you could slide this off and over if you wanted to take these off on both sides and wash these. And again, you could also hand wash this headgear. Disconnect of the cushion on this, you're going to tug and it's going to disconnect here. And then you also would disconnect the cushion if you're changing it out from inside of this plastic piece. So you can see these little tabs on both sides. You're going to line it up with the tabs in the plastic piece. Pop it in, both sides. Give it a snug pull, it's nice and back in place, and then you would put this back on. And again, just make sure that's lined up nice and good. So again, to replace the cushion, I would take this off first. However you want to do that, pop that off. You also have to take this piece off, right? And then you would just replace this cushion part roughly once a month. So again, you would have to put this piece back on, back into the headgear here. That's just a nice easy push. Put back on your small tubing. Your tubing from the machine connects here, which is in the front. So I'm going to compare for you just real quickly because it's very similar. This is the F30i. Remember, the I means the headgear is at the top. But if you look at it, nose piece is very similar, right? The difference is this one has the tubing on the front because it's the F40. And the headgear. See how on the F30 and the F30i, they also make an F30 with the tubing in the front. But on the F30 and the F30i, it's silicone. And then now on the F40, right, it's going to be all fabric, which some people really like the fabric because the silicone can be irritating to some people, but some people really like the silicone. So that would be the difference when you're trying to decide between these two masks, which one you're going to go with. In my opinion, it would be, do you want silicone against your face? You can get some softness there, it's easy to clean, or do you want fabric? It's very soft, and then obviously you can still take this off and hand wash it. So that's the difference between the F40 and the F30i. The F40 is the newer mask. I think the technology is a little bit better. They're trying to improve their headgear, and it is super, super soft.